Chloe is the only deaf or hard of hearing child of mine. Everyone else is hearing.
Now put your hook in here.
Alison Kalinowski drives her 3 children from Warman to Saskatoon at least twice a week to attend 4C Preschool at St. Augustine.
His first good sign was fart.
That's because its programming is geared towards kids who are deaf or hard of hearing like her daughter. It's also for children who have family members in the deaf community.
To teach everyone sign language and get everyone involved, so it's less isolating for the child to be different. Like, why should she have to learn to hear or try to hear harder just to be included?
Kalinowski says no healthcare experts have told her family about this early learning program, and she wishes they did, instead of pushing them away from American Sign Language and solely toward hearing interventions.
I don't really feel like there's a lot of support for us. Right from birth, they'll tell you what your child needs, and it's all medical and devices and fix your child. It's not embrace who they are, find a community, find other like people.
Kalinowski says she and her hearing children have found space in the local deaf community because of this program, and it means her daughter doesn't have to feel so alone. Nicole Musey teaches at this preschool. She's also deaf and knows what it's like to be a kid with no one like her to look up to. So when she grew up, she wanted to change that for others.
Every deaf child needs to have a role model, because if they see an adult who's just like them, like, oh, you can't hear, I can't hear. Oh, wow, it means you can do this, I can do this too.
Musey is concerned about the perception that learning ASL delays speech development. She believes children should learn both ASL and English as it's more helpful, and recent research studies back that up.
People often, their kids learn French and English, or they might know Cree and English. Even any kid can do that, and why not have that exposure to American Sign Language?
The preschool is being run under the Saskatchewan Deaf and Hard of Hearing Services programming. Robin Holmes works with the kids and their families at the organization. She says this is a holistic approach to education that the community needs.
It's not just focusing on the ability to hear, but also to learn with sign, and focusing in on language acquisition and the kids' abilities to use their vision to catch information, and their hands to produce words and knowledge.
Holmes says many in the deaf community have been calling for Saskatchewan to have more preschools like this one because it has the power to break barriers for future generations. Pratish Dayal, CBC News, Saskatoon.